Thank you for doing this, Baker. Appreciate it.
Of course.
I know you're busy out here in LA. How was the photo shoot?
Not bad. First shirtless one.
Yeah.
Probably my last. Interesting.
So you cranking out some push-ups before that?
Oh, I had to get some push-ups in. Couldn't just come out here cold.
Yeah.
That's not bad right there. Hey, that's a good camera. That makes you look good right there.
I'm going to read you this chunk of this NFL.com scouting report, okay? It's on one of the prospects in this draft. Falls short of size marks for traditional early round quarterback. Short with drop-down release. Benefited from spread scheme. Needs to improve full field scanning. Can be thrown off rhythm by delayed blitz packages. Deep balls can hang on him. Has to eliminate back foot throws. Desire to make plays will lead to unnecessary sacks. Has to prove he can rein in and control on-field edge and cockiness. Who are they talking about?
That's me right there.
They bring pressure. Mayfield gets it away and gets it complete to Andrews. He's going to launch it downfield. Sooners score it.
Some of that stuff is just, it's unbelievable. Because you look at what he's saying is, he talks about sacks, he talks about full field scanning. You don't read the whole field while the play is going on. If you're trying to do that, you're going to get sacked. You can't have that much time. When you got NFL pass rushers up there, you got to be able to eliminate pre-snap based on coverage and alignments, which side you're going to go to, what you're keying. So stuff like that, they never played. They don't know how to do it, and they can write their story, and I'll be happy to go prove them wrong.
You have 4 jerseys. They're all somebody else and all somebody else's number. And so we just need you moving around and get some kind of blurry shots.
I think that you've always thrived when there's an open quarterback competition. There's a chance that you go to a team like, I don't know, Cleveland or Denver, where they've got a Tyrod Taylor or a Case Keenum, and even though you might beat that guy out in camp and they're calling it an open competition in the media, it's not that. I'm thinking that some of these teams are wondering how you're going to handle that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and the one thing I can say is I've had experience with it. I transferred to Oklahoma, and they had a freshman QB that had just won the Sugar Bowl, was the Sugar Bowl MVP, and they asked me how I'm going to handle sitting behind a guy like Tyrod Taylor, or Case Keenum, and Eli Manning, stuff like that. And so I answered the same way. I said, the most beneficial year throughout my career was the year I had to sit out. Going to Oklahoma, having to work for a spot on the team, having to be taught patience, having to learn another offense, be on another coaching staff, and then go through a season where I couldn't be on the field at all, no matter what anybody on the outside was saying, no matter what else was going on, I wasn't allowed to play. So for me, I'd handle it the same way.
Ready? Go. Good. So one thing we have to be wary of is where your front hand's going to be. It has to be away from your face.
You might be the most compared to quarterback in the history of college football, in the history of the draft. There's Drew Brees is one. Ryan Leaf compared you to himself. Scott McLuhan said you were like Brett Favre. Somebody said Chase Daniel. Let's see. Rich Gannon. Jeff Garcia.
I haven't heard the Rich Gannon one.
Yeah, that was on Twitter. Russell Wilson. That's a pretty good one.
Not bad.
Yeah. There's one that you don't like. Your family doesn't like. I know you've been asked about it a million times. I won't ask you about the comparison, but have you ever actually had a conversation with Johnny?
The thing is for me is there's a perception about Johnny right now, and he's gone through some stuff. And I can relate to it on my off-the-field stuff in 2017. There's people love to write a story, and it's the next biggest thing. And so when you have a guy like Johnny that's had a lot of success, that he's had things that he's been very blessed with, people will take the first chance to jump on him and try and bring him down a little bit. And so, no, I don't like the comparison because it's compared in the negative ways. Now, if you looked at it in the positive ways, Johnny's an incredible athlete. You can never take away what he did in college, how he absolutely took the college football scene by storm. Guy's an incredible playmaker. And so all I can do is be myself, and those comparisons will end. Yeah. I'm going to go out and do my thing. And, I got arrested. Yeah, I did some dumb stuff on the field in 2017. But for me, what I've realized is time moves forward, and I'll be able to just show who I am as a person. And when I have these conversations with coaches, that's all that matters. I can actually show what the real Baker is.